Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, president of Dealer Synergy and the creator of the Millionaire Car Salesman Group. And I want to just, again, I cannot thank you enough for the profound response, love, and support for my post about my background. And what's just crazy to me is that I've been in the automotive industry for 21 years and I've been very upfront. I talk about my background almost every single brand new client that I bring on to. And I've trained almost 100,000 automotive professionals, over 3,000 rooftops. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know, maybe it's because I posted the pictures of me actually in prison that it like really turned people out. But the amount of DMs, direct messages, text messages, emails, and support and just like camaraderie. There's a lot of people that have been through adversity, a bunch of people that I didn't even realize were in prison as well, but that have been through torment, violence, this, that, and the other thing. So I'm glad that I've touched onto something important. But I want to just let you know, I want you to hear it. I know that you read my words, but I want you to hear it come from my mouth and see this video. Man, I grew up bad. My stepfather used to shoot my mother up with heroin. I used to chain her to the bed. He used to torture us. He used to make us stand against the wall with our hands up, for hours. He used to make me squat with my palms up, like physical torture. The dude was fucking sick. We had New York doesn't have a SWAT team. They have a special like unit. It's like a SU something, whatever. You know what I mean? So he tried to throw me off a bridge. And long story short, we had NYPD tactical team had to extract me out of the house. I was on the run with my mother for my whole life. I never lived anywhere longer than 3 years for fear that he would kill me and my mother. I remember he used to beat the shit out of me with my toys. I'd be like 5 years old, and I'd bring my toys into bed like a little kid, and my stepdad used to like just beat the shit out of me, and my ears would be black and blue. He used to torture my mother. My stepdad, that was my stepdad, George. My real dad, Wayne, was a piece of shit. He was a womanizer, and he just didn't give a shit if I was alive or dead. He was never there, neglected. And so, I had a lot of anger, a lot of rage, a lot of hurt, a lot of emotional disturbedness when I was a kid. I was in therapy since I was like 5 years old, but that didn't work. I was on medication, ADD, ADHD, hyperactive, all this stuff. Never took the medicine, didn't want to. I was in a boys' home from 12 to 15, constantly getting in trouble. I caught a major federal case. I got arrested by the United States Secret Service, got arrested by the DEA, Italian organized crime, Russian organized crime. I used to sell bulletproof vests to crack dealers in Queens, counterfeit money. I was importing 10,000 pills of ecstasy from Europe. I have the largest case in United States history for ecstasy in nightclubs. Gang stuff, serious gang shit. It was federal prison, state prison. I was involved in crazy shit in prison, riots in prison, gang, beefs in prison. I've taken international trips to Moscow, Russia with like the most legit serious Russian people in that picture that I posted. It's one of the highest ranking Russian organized crime people to ever touch foot on United States soil. Crazy shit in my life. Involved in crazy stuff, you know what I mean? But like, I wanted more. I wanted to do more, be more, and achieve more. Guys, I can't even tell you. I can't even like express how serious my life was. I was in MCC Manhattan Federal Prison. I was in MDC Brooklyn Federal Prison, and the shit is not like TV. Like New York, like Brooklyn life, like Brooklyn gangster life is different than the rest of the world. It's real shit. I've been in prison in the hole. I did 30 days straight in the hole. I've been it's called ADSEG, administrative segregation, which is the hole, with the first bomber of the World Trade Center, Yusuf from 1993, and I was in the hole. My bunkie, my cellie was a fucking Al-Qaeda terrorist. You know what I mean? Like, that's my life. I've been around cartel leaders, capos from the Gambino Lucchese family, Russians, Armenians. I mean, like, just crazy shit. And I mean, like, it's my life. I got people doing life for murders and bodies. I got people that have been killed. I got people that are OD'd. My God, I got crazy shit my whole life. You know what I mean? But when I got out of prison at 22 years old, by the time I was 22 years old, I was a hardened street soldier. You know what I'm saying? I was making $100,000, a year as a 16, 17-year-old kid, importing 10,000 pills of ecstasy from Europe to New York City for VIP clubs and nightclubs. I went from that life to coming home and getting into the car business. Car business saved my life. The automotive industry saved my life because it's hustling. It's like hustling on the streets, hustling on the block, but it's legal. I don't have to worry about federal agents, having, automatic weapons on me. I didn't have to worry about like stick up kids trying to like rob me. I didn't worry about like, just crazy shit that you have to worry about on the street. I just was selling cars like candy bars. You know what I mean? Like I just took to this shit like a fish into water. And as I grew up and I surrounded myself, I self-educated. I taught myself website design. I taught myself search engine optimization. I put myself in Franklin Covey training, in Toastmasters, in the National Speakers Association, workshop after workshop, certification after certification. I wanted that shit as bad as I want to fucking breathe. Do you understand me? I did not want to go back to prison. I did not want to have, my life from my beginning to be my middle and my end. And I damn sure did not want to have my kids go through the psychosis that I went through. I truly wanted to do more, be more, achieve more. And I found that in the automotive industry. I found that you could make as much money as you could earn. You could be whatever you want to be. So here I am, an ex-gang member, an ex-convict, a piece of shit street kid, you know what I mean? Validated. Federal. I'm not talking about like county jail Bush. I'm talking about years, 3 years in federal prison, Secret Service DEA, and then poof, fast forward 24 years later. I'm about to remarry my wife. It's my 10-year wedding anniversary. Like, check this out. Look at this. I got this right here. You see that? That's August 20th, 2009. So 10 years, I'll be married to my queen. In addition to being married to her, we have 4 beautiful kids, 5 years old, 11 years old, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds. My 20-year-old is fucking crushing it as a showroom sales consultant at a Chrysler dealership. She's doing 7 Gs plus a month, 17, 18 cars a month at 20 years old. She just turned 20. I'm a best-selling author. I wrote the book, Win the Game of Googleopoly. My wife is a former pop star. Karina Bradley, she's got tracks with Meek Mill, Remy Ma, Papoose, Young Chris, TF Mafia, Freeway, and all the illest, realest people on the planet. The Puerto Rican Barbie, 60 million views, 11 major music videos. Her tracks have been licensed by the Tia and Tamara Show style, TV network. It's crazy. BDS spins, radio play. She's performed 6 times in front of 16 million people on Eminem's Shade 45. That's my life. I got killers and soldiers on deck. I've got CEOs of multi-billion-dollar companies, publicly traded companies. I got professional athletes from the NFL, UFC. These are my friends, not like, like acquaintances. These are my like road dogs. These are my people. I have a surreal life. But you know what? Where I am at, I'm 42 years old. I'm going to be 43 years old next month, August 17th. In a couple weeks, people, I turn 43. And you know what? I got arrested when I was 18 years old. Holy shit. It's almost 25 years ago. I've never been arrested again, never been convicted again, never got in trouble. I never got a violation on parole. Like 75% of people, reoffend and go back to jail. I was not a statistic. I'm first generation in this country, and I understand, what this country is. It's opportunity. But you have to make shit happen. So anyway, again, my name is Sean V. Bradley, CSP, the millionaire car salesman, author of Googleopoly, the father of 4 beautiful kids, the husband to my queen, Karen, a.k.a. Karina Bradley. And if this message motivates you, then I did my job. I take this shit seriously. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I here? I'm not beat. I'm here because it's the last day of the month. And if any of this shit motivates you, inspires you, then I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. God bless. And remember, I'm here to coach, mentor, help you for free. Just shout me out. Just ask me for some help. Ask me some questions. I guarantee you I know. And if I don't know, I damn sure got somebody on speed dial that get that shit answered real quick. Thank you.